Hi, it's Mel. I'm coming out and I'm on paper, and I have a really neat text I'm working on. Let's turn it to the right. This is the Court Square Tavern. The deck men before, but I wiped them. And this is the Unknown Soldier, 1861, 1865. That's the Civil War. We were doing some downloading about the Civil War, and let's just say that there's a lot of stuff going on in this town involving the Civil War, and it was not, there were no major battles. And the statue over here it's interesting. It's got like Battle of Manassas and Gentry on it. This there's no fun place to go hang out. You do go in there. There's like a scanner when you walk in. One of those people. Nice dog. Hi there. So I am working on being myself. Hey, and I'm having a hard time, and it's hot. So I'm going to go over to this bench. Oh, someone left some flowers. Oh, that's a neat idea. Are they gladiolus? Some of them have died. Oh, Trey, I'm sorry I wiped the School of Wonders. I am really excited that you wiped that because I got to watch it. And I watched everything. And don't forget, Modified Country Bumpkin goes over. These are the Country Bumpkin containers, ashtray. So we're going to start doing that again. We're trying to get some magic back. The kids are all really excited, and I teach Russian. I'm a Russian teacher, and my website will teach you Russian. And you won't be able to put together full sentences for a while. We'll avoid verbs. And I just did a bunch of, like, Italy and Spain. And, you know what? Spain is obviously one of my favorite places. I don't even know what Spain is. Spain. Holland would be nice. Okay, so if I put the camera down, it means I'm smoking, and you can talk to me while I smoke. And I'm sitting on these benches, and they used to be facing this way. They were spun around. Someone spun them around like a statue. So I thought it was a good idea. Anyway, places matter, and it's getting really hot. That's my spot. That bench. And that's the tree, and we love trees. The listening tree, and we did a compass on the listening tree, and he likes listening, and apparently people are talking to him in Asia. And that's good, and I'm trying to avoid Asia because that's just I studied Russian, and I was like, God, that's a hard language. Let's do something really hard. But I think that I might have been Russian in a past life. We have been talking about past lives, and we think what the deal is. He just went, you know what, I'm going to just wait till my number comes up, and then I go in. My number came out, and this is Thomas Jonathan Jackson. He's a nice guy. There are a bunch of lawyer plaques over there, and I've talked to some of the lawyers on them. They're all dead, and I can talk to people who are dead. And, excuse me, probably. My legal affairs are a mess, and I am working very hard on Ron Tweedle. And he used to be the lawyer for DMB, and DMB is from here. And I've never officially met Dave, but I've seen him, and I always ignored him because I wanted to give him his space. And he pulled a beautiful move one time. He walked into the Seasonal Cook, which is in Main Street Market, and you can walk through. And I was there, and I looked at him, and I stone-colded him by mistake. I didn't mean to. And he said to Jean, who owned it, nice hair. She'd just gone gray. She's actually gone like silver, serebro. That's silver in Russian. That's something very special. And he said, nice hair. And I like Dave a lot, and I know my buddy Brad, who walked by earlier, did a vineyard with Dave. And I met him at a historic party in Charlottesville wearing Rose Nichols, a lot thinner and beautiful. And someone said, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. And ex-boyfriend Jude was out on the front porch smoking, and I don't think I was. I was a good girl, perhaps not. I didn't smoke then. And I met Brad, and he said he was starting Blenheim, and it was a fancy pants, and something happened with him, and he got busted and is no longer there. And there's a wonderful bar named Ventana. I used to go there all the time. I got thrown out one night because I was talking on a cell phone with one of those little pieces in my ear, and I was talking to people without cell phone technology actually working. And I got busted. I think that was too loud. I was sitting outside smoking. It's called Ventana, and thank you. That is a tag on my tag cloud. How's your damn fave bar doing? And he's one of my favorite people, and he's gotten the blended frappuccino, and I know I didn't put that one in. And I love it when they pop up. So I have a blog cloud or a tag cloud. That means I'm for real. And Sue Sylvester, I adore you, and I'm sorry you've gotten kind of hot lately. And I don't know why, but thank you for the fuck you. That was good. Are You Gay? It's called Paging Stephen Vanderhoof. And his younger brother, James, says hello, and that is Chris Farley. And we did a misspelling on Mr. Despolatovich, and give it a shot, honey. Oh, I will give it a shot. And Farls Sparkly says, hi, my name is Chris Farley, and I am 17 and really sick, and I put up Adam Carolla for Adam Carolla, and we realized we could download him onto himself, and we did Smooth Tunes in the Morning with Brad Noel, and What I Got is a morning song, and it's not Love Is What I Got, and someone locked it down again, so I'm not running in with a Beautiful Wreck by Sean Mullins. And hey, rock on, Big Head. Big Head, rock on. What the fuck are you talking about? Rock on, Big Head. They just came out, a new album coming out on 7/20 called Rock Steady. That's Big Head Todd and the Monsters. And I saw them on the Horde tour. And I was so awesome, my little sister. We're going into the beer garden, and we did a reverse stamp. I had a stamp, that's for Dave's Little Kid. And I stamped, and then we did let's put it in our mouth. Oh, here we go. I actually figured out a way to do a Super 8 movie, and you actually put one of these around your iPhone and stick it on a bottle, and you can film. And so we'll do that, and it actually makes a good filming technique. You have something to hold it so it's not as all shaky. So it's shaky, and that's me because I'm nicking some of my cigarette. And we're at 6 minutes, and we won't go any further than 9. Yeah, so I know there are people out there on YouTube, and thank you, I am around, and that was me really freaked out, and I have been so worried about my daughter, teasing, I had a miscarriage, and her name is Tessa, and and we have a lot of in-jokes here, so I'm going to do the Luke Wilson green. Luke Wilson green, it's hey, and it's green, and here's a barcode. AOQ. Yeah, go for it. They're really nice, and here's one of those Sack of Wonders. It's a really nice bag. Would you like to see it? I am fashionable. I've got dirt on my... I know. Forget the bag. It's just a bag. It doesn't even... This is Charlottesville for you. I lived in New York City. I lived in Manhattan, and I would bring stuff down from Charlottesville, and it would be like, oh, Rob, where did you get that? Charlottesville, Virginia. This is Charlottesville, Virginia, and I love it so much. If I had my best friend, Alec Moore, if someone could find Alec Moore in D.C., in Roslyn, he was in Roslyn, Virginia, Nova. You've gone Nova, you've gone Super. Sorry, Alec and I had a big fight. I sent an email, I'm like, what? I was at Mudhouse, and I was like, what happened to my, have you ever noticed that, have you found that redheaded jerk that I'm friends with? And he's like, yeah, have you noticed? What the fuck are you doing moving down there? And I was like, it's the center of all my pain. And I'm like, don't ever email me again. So I called him 5 times. And he's never called. Alec, I love you. I'm sorry. He's still redhead. His dad committed suicide. And my dad committed suicide. And I'm only going to mention this one more time. And it makes you, really needy. And the point of the story is Daddy. I've got Daddy back. And his name is Chip. Chip McAllister. And Modified Country Bumpkin is going to walk in. This is Chip. My name is Chip. I am in Russian known as Baranduk, as Chipmunk. And I adore Melissa. And we had a website up. We sent a series of letters to Hollywood. And we're saying, I'm really getting fucked. And there's some hydrangeas. Thanks. So why don't you stop and do the best you can and smoke a cigarette.